Right. How's that feeling? Not bad. Pardon me. Oh. Did not mean to do that. Hmm. See if that sounds any better. Right. Hello everyone. Please do bear with me while I try and get this to work. We're going to be playing another game from my past. If I can get the stream to agree that it is actually on my screen. Let's see. No, okay. That's not working either. Oh. No, okay. Ah, me. Okay. No, still not wanting to play along. Let's see. Right, shush, shush, shush. That's... Oh. Okay, that works. You know what? If that's gonna be what it takes to get it to work, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Right, anyway. Oh, it breaks my mouse bit, so let's see what I can do about that. Stream broke again. Why? Okay, that's fine. Okay, I see an issue. There we go, that's what I needed. Okay, right. That took a little while. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry, the screen might look a little bit funny for you guys. Actually, let's see if I can do something like this. I know. Transform. Fit. And then transform, edit, crop top, 60. Done. There we go. That should look a little better, or actually I can make it even better. Let's put this down here. It'll look a little bit funny for you guys, but at least this way you can actually see the full screen. I think this is probably the best I can get it. And I don't really want to mess around with it anymore, I just want to get into this. So, what is our name? Bot, no. O. R. G. I can never get it to accept A. It is really annoying. M. D. O. U. No, I cannot make it more clearly an A. Guys, come on. How else do you do an A? Is it like... No. No. Oh well, I guess we're Morgon today. So we're playing Professor Layton and the Curious Village. This is
the things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Oh wow, look at the quality.
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the Golden Apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the Golden Apple. But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed. It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until its mention in the will.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death. What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor. By the way, just what is this Golden Apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery. Something huge.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition acting up again, Professor?
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting. I hope St. Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate this. It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request, huh?
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
You got it. What in the... What's this?
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune. Care to give it a go, Luke?
I will do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
I played this game when I was in primary school. It was actually part of what we had to do as like a lesson in school. We done it quite a few times. I don't know if anyone ever completed it in the class, and I've come back to it multiple times since, but I have never completed it. So, right, my village, right, let's see. Okay, yeah, I can draw and then I can circle when I found it. Okay, so my village is on a road that leads to no other towns. Hang on, let's turn the music off. There we go. Right, let me know if that's too loud. In fact, we'll turn the game down just a little bit. That should be okay. Okay, right. Actually, I'm not sure if this is even adjusting the game for you guys. Hang on. Okay. I think it's fine. Right, so let's do this. Oh, I forgot to mute myself. There we go. Okay, now let's do this. My village is on a road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there. Okay, right, so... it has to be this one. So, this way is a dead end. This way... and it's not on that road. Okay, I'm clear. On a road that leads to no other towns. I think all of them are linked together in one way or another. It's on a road that leads to no other towns. My village is on a road that leads to no other towns. Right, but don't all of them connect up? This one leads to this one. This one leads to this one. And then cuts off from the rest. This one cuts off there. Cuts off there. Oh, it is! Yeah, it's this one. Yes. I was right in the first thing.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Yes, Sam, I've seen Thank Goodness You're Here. I would love to play that game at some point. Yes, I know it's correct. Right.
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you already figured out the town's location?
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is easy enough
Luke,
to
you're an
solve with a
idiot for
glance.
taking so long.
Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
More juice. Professor Layton in the Curious Village. I'm curious, if you give me a second, if I go core options, graphics, yeah, we've got it all the way up. don't need to do anything with that. Texture smoothing. So I think we've got everything on that we can use to like make it look better. Is that as high as it can go? Yep. Let's try some of them. Resume. Yeah, we can't really make it look any better, sadly. It's not too bad. Spooky. I'm full of surprises, Sam. Interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village. And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us. Right, tap the area to investigate. If I remember correctly, depending on what you click, you get different things. Not even the Layton mobile could make it across the river, huh? But of course, much as I adore the contraption, it's just a car after all. Right. No, don't... Right, yes. Okay, right, we've already done that. If I remember correctly, there are secrets that you can find. Ah, here it is. No? Okay. Let's just do what we're meant to do. The car looks like it's going to fall in, it does. Can you put down the drawbridge? Do I look like the sort to go drop in the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? You've got some nerve. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? Excuse me. From Lady Dahlia? Well then, I'd sure like to lower the bridge for you, Mr. Fancy Pants. But the engine is busted, and I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank. There's all these infernal slots. I could put the crank in, but I got no clue which one to use. So smart guy, you got any idea which one's the right one? Okay, here we go. Fancy Pants. Come on, Fancy Pants, you can solve this. There's no way to lower the bridge to get across it without inserting the crank into the correct slot. Choose the slot that fits the crank shown below. Okay, so we've got 2 square 1 point. So it could be this one or this one. It's on a pentagon, not a hexagon. So pentagon, hexagon, it's this one.
That should do it.
Way.
Every
I
puzzle
am a
has an
smart
answer.
man. This is going to be the best game for me to play to get short clips. Like, there we go. Right. I'm gonna say it again. I just don't feel right about letting you outsiders into Saint Mystere. But if you knows the weird shapes, all right, Fancy Pants. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guests, I guess I'd better. At least give her my regards, you hear? Alright. With these little cutscenes, I wonder if there's actually a movie. Like, a Professor Layton movie. And this is just a DS game based off of it. Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Movie? No, they actually just made it for this. That's cool. Yeah, yes, we finally arrived and I wonder what mysteries await us here. Haha, well Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. This is the perfect time to explain how to move. Ah, Luke! Right. I say, Luke, this is a perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. Luke, you dumb shit. This is how you walk. Give that shoe-shaped icon in the lower right portion of the touch screen a tap with your stylus. After you do this, a set of arrows will appear on the screen. Tap one to head in that direction. Luke forgot how to walk. These peeps got a lot of time on their hands. They're dedicated to the game. Right. I could have sworn like... Right, okay, let's talk to the old lady. No, I'm playing it on the PC. It's just... It's a DS game. I'm using a ROM to do this. Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St. Mystere, where local export is the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a set number of picarts. The more picarts a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough picarts. Picarats. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer. I thought I said pizza. I wish. Okay. Strange hats. These 4 top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, these hats are equally tall, but vary in width. One of these 4 hats has a brim height that are the same length. Which one is it? Okay. Right. I want to say it's this one. In fact, you know what? I'm going to cheat. Right, I'm going to use this as a tool to measure. That's just about the length of it. No, that one's not right. So this one is going to there. Yeah, I think it's A. B is a bit too short. It goes to about there. Yeah, okay, I think it's A. Cheater. It's literally how you would do it if you were playing it on the DS. You would measure. You don't just look at them and guess. You have to actually use your brain. Use your brain. Anyway, I think it's A.
That should do it.
Yay, I got it right.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Woohoo! That's right. This is a very famous optical illusion. An optical illusion is a visual phenomenon where your eyes perceive things differently than they actually are. There are dozens of known optical illusions. What's the world coming to when you can't even trust your own eyes? That's a good question. Alright, Mr. Fansmith, shut up. Pardon me. Oh, bravo! I think you've got the hang of this. Right, I'm not going to read all of these, guys. We're not here for a proper playthrough. We're just here to solve some puzzles. Okay, sure. We'll head to the manor in a second, child. What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new. Mysteries, eh? The name's... I'm not going to try and say that. Stacking Scarfin. Stacking Scarfin. And I've got some advice for you. Go tap on the barrel with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it. Okay, so now I'm able to get the coins. Right. Yep. Alright, Stacking. Okay, so coins can be used to get hints. Got it. Okay. Let's head back out, because I know that out here... It's amazing, Professor. Same here. Yes, we will. But let me go out here. No. Okay, I must have to come back later. There's another coin, there we go. Oh, there's another one. I'm good at this. Okay, right. Let's head through. I've been thinking, Professor, shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation? Yep. Cool. Yep. Cool. Yep. Cool. Cool. Yep. Cool. Woohoo! Chapter 1. Yes, save progress. Okay, let's talk to you. Let's do some more puzzles. Oh, hello, I'm Percy, St. Mystere's official writer-in-residence. Reinhold Manor at your ask, head up that road to the right, it's immense, you won't miss it. Cool, let's do this. Right. Series. The name is generally pronounced with a hard ch sound similar to catch. So Stachenkarfen? Is that right? Stachenkarfen? Okay. Time for another puzzle, number 4. This puzzle is worth 20 picarats. Ooh. Okay. Can you find my house? Go out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right. Turn right again at the following intersection, and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. Circle my house. Okay, right. Stachenkarfen. Stachenkarfen. Okay, thank you, Sam. Does the morning sun rise from the north? I don't know. I'm going to assume yes. Okay, no. It's the east. Rises in the east, sets in the west. So, to complete this one, I think we have to do the steps backwards. So, right. Out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right. Okay, so this shows you like which way it is. So, it can't... I think it has to be this one, because it's the only one that's facing in this direction. It's either this or this. Right. Let's start at this one. Come out. Turn left. At the first intersection, take a right. Okay. You're saying blue. So you come out and turn left. At the first Oh, I'm looking at the squares rather than... Okay, right. Here we go. Try this again. So, come out of my place. Turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right. Turn right at the following intersection, and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. Yeah, it's this one. I agree with you, Sam.
Here's my answer.
Yeah, we're right.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right. This is a problem where working backward gets the job done fastest. If you take farther... Cool. Cool. Now, if I remember correctly, this is also a puzzle. Here we go. Puzzle number 5. Digital digits. Okay. Imagine a digital clock, like the one shown below, How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of one day? In case you were wondering, the clock in this puzzle displays time on a 12-hour scale, not on military time. Okay, so it goes from 0000 up to 0100, 0200, all the way up to 1200, and then resets. So, how many times will it display 3 or more numbers in a row? So, you start at 00. So, 0000. Are we counting zeros as so at the beginning of the day it would be 0000, and then the next possible one would be, so it's 1. Next it would be 0111, so it's 2. 0222, 333, 444, 555, 666, 777, 888, 99. No, Morgan. Don't be silly. So, quadruple 0, triple 1, triple 2, triple 3, triple 4, triple 5. It won't do triple 6 because it goes 6, 59, 7. So, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock would be 1 triple 0. 1 triple 0. And then 11 o'clock would be quadruple 1. Quadruple 1. Okay. And next would be 12 o'clock, so 12:22 would be another triple. So 9 times? That's going to be my guess. 9 times.
How does this sound?
No, okay.
Oh, I was sure I had it.
Double your total because of AM and PM. God damn it. Try again. It'll be now worth less. Okay, right. Let's try 18. No.
Well, here's my guess.
No, it would be 17 because 0000 only
I'm
appears
so
once
embarrassed.
in the day. Right. We're doing it one more time, and then I'm going to need a hint. You know, actually, we're pulling out the book here, right? Okay, so 0000, right? That's our. In fact, does that actually happen? In fact, it doesn't matter because either way, right? Either way, that happens. Okay. Next one would be 0111, and then you go 0222, 0333, 0. Oh my god, actually, this could be a lot higher than I'm thinking. Display 3 or more things in a row, right? First thing in the morning when it's 0000, you also have 0001, 0002, 0003. Oh no. Good night, Sam. Have a good sleep. Buzz Buzz, who's talking to me? Okay, so you've got 0000, 0001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then you've got 0111, 0222, 0333, 0444, 555. you wouldn't have 666 or 999. You would have 1000. You would have 11101111, and then 1222, and then this part would repeat. This part and this part wouldn't, so times 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2 is 16. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then plus another 1. So it's 27 is my new guess. Oh my goodness, I can't believe. So, let me show you guys what I've done. So, top of the day, you've got 0, 0, 0, 0. Then 1 minute after that, you've got 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the way up to 10 minutes past midnight. So 10 minutes past midnight would be 0010, which doesn't count. Following that, at 1 a.m., it would be 01, or 11 minutes past 1 a.m. would be 0111. 22 minutes past 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and so on and so forth, up until 5 a.m. 6 a.m. wouldn't have one, same with 7, 8, 9. 10 a.m. would be 1000. 11 a.m., 10 minutes past would be 1110. And then 11 minutes past would be 1111. Oh no, there's even more. Oh no. There is 1112, 1113. Oh my god. There are so many. I can't believe I thought I was getting this one so quickly. So 27, we're going to have to add this times 2. So we now have all of these ones as well to add. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's an additional 16 to add to our total, which is 43 now. Oh my goodness. So, right. Let's go through this again, shall we? Oh my god. So, midnight, 1 minute past, 2 minutes past, all the way up to 9 minutes past. Right, so that's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. How am I only getting 35 now? I've got to do this again. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Okay, so we've got midnight, 0000. 1 minute past, 2 minutes past, 3 minutes past, 4 minutes past, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes past. That's our first 10. 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and 5 a.m. all have their respective ones. So it's 15. 10 a.m., 11, 10, 11, 11. 11, 12, 11, 13. So it's 20. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 26. 12, 22. Ah, and then repeats. So, okay, let's rewrite this. Okay. Okay, and then... Well, these ones happen twice. The only ones don't are all of these. And then 12, 22. Okay, so I've rewritten it. You've got midnight, 1 to 9 minutes past. So it's your first 10, right? And then you've got 1 a.m. all the way down to 11:19 a.m. And then it repeats. Oh, sorry, then it goes 12:22. So it's midday. And then it repeats these ones again. And then you're back to there. So with that in mind, you've got 10 for the ones that happen at midnight, which brings it to 11 when you add the midday. So 11 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 2 is 32. 32 add 11 is 33. Final answer. 33. Please.
I think I've got it.
No, oh my goodness. I am so
I was sure I
confused.
had it.
It's not there. Oh my god, I have. Okay. Try again. I'm not very smart. Because 12:22, 1222. Oh no. Hang on. Yeah, no. There aren't any other ones there. So the next minute would be 1223. So no, that doesn't work. Where am I missing? Oh, you idiot! 32 plus 11 is not 33, you fucking idiot. It's 43.
Well, here's my guess.
No! What do you mean no?
I'm so embarrassed.
111, 222, 333, 444, 555. 1000 is 10 a.m. Yeah, no. The rest, yeah, 10 a.m. 0900. Yeah, no, none of them have. So 10 a.m. 1100 isn't one, so it's 11110, 11111. And then 111 for all of these. I'm actually going to need to look at the hints. This is embarrassing, but... I thought I asked for a hint. Okay. Wait, oh, if it's on a 12-hour clock and not a 24, then 0000 doesn't exist. It's 12. So it either does exist and 12 doesn't exist, or 12 exists and 0000 doesn't exist. if it's... So we're going to have to try two different ones here. First one we're going to have to try is if it's just 1222, that means that there are 32 plus that one, so 33. No, that one would happen twice. 1222, so it's 2 plus the other 32, so the answer would be 34.
Well, here's my guess.
Hey!
Professor, I've solved it.
Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah. Yeah, here, yeah, this one includes the... Okay. Ah. I can't believe that took me so long. Embarrassing. Okay, right. Oh. Everything's a bloomin' hint coin. Just make sure you're not saying anything else to me. Okay, right. Let's head to the manor. Let's see what he's got to say for himself, rude man. Okay, he'll let us pass if we do a riddle. What a surprise. We have to do a riddle to get past. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using the scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. So which... Okay, right. Load your weights and then use... Okay, when you're finished, click the button to weigh them. If both sides stay level, it means that the loads on both sides of the scale are equal. Once you find the right weight, place it in... Okay. Right, so... we can only use it twice. My first instinct would be to do this, and whichever side goes up is the one that has the one that's too light. I could then do it a second time and it would be a 50-50. Alternatively, if I take 2 off, if I do it like this, if one side goes up, no, that doesn't really help. It would have to be like this. If it stays the same, then it's one of this pair. I want to follow my gut on this one. Okay, so 1, 2, 5, and 6 are clear. So it's 3, 4, 7, and 8. So it's either 7 or 8. It's a 50-50 guess. I'm going to say it's 8.
That should do it.
No. Okay.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Okay, try again. It's not really the correct way of doing things, so let's... I know there's a correct answer to guarantee that you get the right one. It feels like you do have to start with this. To find out which side has your... By the way, I'm assuming that it changes every time you restart. Otherwise, I would just go and do 7 right now, and that would be it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And these sides will go up. I think this is like... There's definitely a correct way of doing this. Just think. I want to try my thing again. So this is the lighter side. So we remove all of these. We've got 2 of these over here. Okay, now this side's the lighter side, so it's either 5 or 6. I don't think this is the correct way of doing it.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm assuming, like, it might even know if I'm trying to cheat it.
How embarrassing.
So, let's try this again. Try not lose too many picker hats, Morgan. Come on. See, this doesn't help our situation any because we've now got a discrepancy. So it's one of these ones that are lighter. Oh. Oh. Aha! This is how you do it. Okay, I'm going to restart this. Right? So that I can talk you guys through my thinking. Right? So, you put 3 on either side, and you weigh it. Okay? In this instance, it means that either 1, 2, or 3 are lighter than 4, 5, and 6. These 2 down here, 7 and 8, are now guaranteed to be not one of the ones that are too light. And same with 4, 5, and 6. They are now out. From here, you put 1 of them over here, and 1 of them down here. When we weigh it again, either 1 will show up as lighter, 3 will show up as lighter, or it will be balanced. So, if 1 shows up as lighter, that's our answer. If it shows up as balanced, it means that 2 was the one that we needed to take. 1 is lighter. Solved.
Luke, here's my answer.
There we go.
Another puzzle solved.
Fantastic. Here's my snacks. I'm hungry. What have I got to eat? fair selection. I spoil myself. Can we go into one of these houses? Okay. You look like a wrong'un. So, I have to get them all to the other side, but you cannot leave. So, if there are more wolves than chicks on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks. So, just to confirm. Yeah, so. Yeah, if you just do that, that's not going to work. Okay. No. Oh, okay, right. Oh, idiot. 2 wolves, 1 wolf back. No, can't do that. No, that doesn't work. Okay, right, let's actually think this one through. Rather than just jumping at it. Okay. Let's have a look. So, I think that's the right first move. That wouldn't work. So, and that wouldn't work.
That should do it.
There we go. I just
Every
sort of
puzzle has an answer.
flung that one, but yeah, nice. Yeah, I only done it in 11, so get it up, you. Pardon me. Here we go. Alfred and Roland have been hired by a farm to sow flower seeds. They've been assigned a 10-acre plot of land and split it in half so they can work independently. Roland starts from the east while Alfred starts from the west. Alfred can plough the land at a rate of 20 minutes per acre. Roland takes 40 minutes to plough, but sows seeds 3 times the speed that Alfred does. If sowing seeds on the 10-acre plot pays $100, how much of that money should go to Roland? It should be done based on the amount of work that they do, not the time that it takes them.
How does this sound?
Yeah. It's a trick question.
I did it! Yes!
Yeah. I don't know. I'm actually quite proud of myself for that one. Way. Hi, Matthew. One poor pooch. Wow, this is harsh. I have to show him after the accident.
That should do it. Another puzzle
Didn't even
solved.
need to read the full thing. Yep. Here's a quick and easy one. The first letter of the alphabet is A, then B. However, the letter you need to worry about is the last one. What's the last letter of the alphabet? Here's a hint, it isn't Z. I'm trying to put in T. There we go.
Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
Yep, the alphabet, haha. Right, I'll be back in a second. I need a wee. I'm curious, person who is watching the stream. Is that you, babe? Or have I just called a random person, babe? If it is you, ping me a message. Right. Suppose let's keep going.
Oh? Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
Oh, no!
Luke!
What are you doing? Come back, sweetie!
What? Oh. Another puzzle. The Vanishing Cube. Can you change 4 cubes to 3 by moving a single match? Yes. Boom.
How does this sound?
I'm just that damn
Professor,
good.
I've solved it.
Hopefully this makes up for the embarrassing clock puzzle. Ugh. Pardon me. Right, time to go find this cat. As shown in the diagram below, you have one fourth of the circle. Within this circle is a rectangle ABCD, which touches the edge of the circle at point D. Assuming that point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is diagonal line AC? Okay, so this is 5, as it says, which means this is 10, which means this is 5, which means this is 10. So this, so what is it? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So A squared, in this case this is A is 10, B is 5, and we're trying to work out C. So A squared is 100, A squared plus B squared, which is 5, is 25, so it's 125. C squared is 125, and 125 is... that doesn't really work. Am I doing this right? So, oh, no, I'm not. Because there's a gap here. So, how do I work out this length? Actually gonna have to think. 5, 5. Which means this would be 10 minus whatever this bit is. The fact that it's touching there is probably part of the hint. It says it touches at point D. I mean, my guess would be that this is 8. But there could be 1 making this 9. The answer is going to be in full numbers. It's not going to take a dot. So I'm going to do a bit of guesswork here. I'm going to assume that is 9. So 9 squared is 81 plus 25 be 106. Okay, so it's not that. If it's 8 squared, which is 64 plus 5 times 5 is 25, so it's 89. That also doesn't work. I see it. So, I was going straight for the math when you don't need to know math at all to do this. This is a perfect rectangle. You can tell because it's got this here indicating this is at 90 degrees, which means this is at 90 degrees. Alright, so perfect rectangle means this length is the same as this length. And they made a point of saying the edge of this touches D. Right? And this part of the corner is in the center of the circle. So from the center of the circle to a point touching the outer edge of the circle, that is the radius. And we know the radius is 5 plus 5.
There we go.
Just gotta think that little bit out of the box.
Solved.
Yeah, see, they even done the same thing there. Yeah. Oh. Hey, sweaty man. What you got to say? Okay, right. Let's go find the cat. What you got to say, Matthew? Let's go see what we can find. There's the cat. Oh. We have a villain. Interesting. What do you want? Creepy man. Yay! More puzzles! I'm actually quite enjoying this. Hope you guys are ready for more streams like this. 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through the window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back in on the candles later, you see that 1 more of the candles has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? 10. Because you still have all 10 candles, it's just a couple of them are
I think
extinguished.
I've got it.
No?
Oh, I was sure I had it.
Ten candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows through the window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back in on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you close the window. Assuming the wind does not extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? Ten candles stand burning. How many candles do you have left? Would you not still have 10 because you didn't remove any? Wind blows through, extinguishes 2 of them. You see that 1 more candle has gone out, meaning extinguished. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't... I'll try 9, because saying gone out is vague.
How does this sound?
No.
I'm so embarrassed.
Okay, well, we will try 7, because 2 of them were extinguished, checking back in, 1 more has gone out.
I think I've got it.
No? Okay, right. I'm confused.
Oh, I was sure I had it.
So, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think I've got it.
Assuming they
I
don't
did it!
extinguish,
Yes!
you would lose the ones that didn't go out. Yeah. Okay. A new multi-purpose event has been built in the center of town. It is used for everything: concerts, events, conventions. The hall is complete. It's time to order chairs. 5 chair designs labeled A through E are being considered, but of all of the designs, only 1 is completely suitable for the auditorium. Which chair is it? E.
Well, here's my guess.
That was a pure guess, but just using
Professor,
common
I've
sense.
solved it.
Oh, it's because it can be stacked on top of itself. I was thinking all the other ones would make noise in one way or another. But I suppose that works too. Itchy ear, itchy ear, itchy ear. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure you use this to build a dog. Yeah. So we're looking for the golden apple. We're wondering what made that noise. And now there's a missing crank. There's Claudia. Oh my god, it's Professor Frink. Okay, right, so dipping the pen into the ink once gives you enough ink to draw 4 triangles as depicted by the shape on your left. One dip allows you to do that. With that in mind, how many times do you need to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the... Okay, right, so... One... Okay, hang on. So you dip it in once. You get this, right? You do this. That's your first dip. You do it again, but the thing is you've already got 2 lines worth of ink done for you. So you do this. Plus your 2 lines. So theoretically, we will say that we've stored 2. Or, yeah, stored 2. So that's your second one. Third one, you do this, you've stored another 2. 3. And then your fourth one, you do this, and you've stored another 2. So now you've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do one more. So that's 5. You've stored enough 2, 4, 6, 8, which is enough to do the entire thing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So you've stored enough to do an entire additional one, which is this. So this one you've done for free. You then do one more, which is 6, and then so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 lines. Yeah, and then you do. And your additional 9th line. So 7.
There we go.
Yeah, okay. I might not have been
Every
good at
puzzle
explaining
has
what
an
I was doing
answer.
there, but... Oh, there was an easier way of doing it, was there? Okay. Oh well. Here we go, another one. 3 of the 4 images shown are the exact same picture in a variety of ways. Can you find the odd one out? Okay, so it goes club, spade, club, club, spade, club, club, spade, club, club, spade, club. It goes diamond, club, heart, diamond, club, heart, diamond, club, heart, diamond, club, heart. Okay. That's fine. I believe it's this one. So. No, okay. I don't. That one.
How does this sound?
It's to do with
I
where
did
they
it!
are sitting
Yes!
height-wise. Yay, another puzzle.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
Hello, everyone that's watching. Right, let's see if we can do this one. Stuck in the parking lot. Okay, cool. I like puzzles like this. So. There we go.
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
I don't know how many moves I took there. Curious. $15. Okay, right. I had one too many moves, but that's fine. Right, let's go find this cat. We've got 5 minutes left. We can probably do one more puzzle. Or a couple more puzzles. remember this one from when I was a kid. Yeah, you have to like, so each one has to be in their own partition. Oh, 3 ropes. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so... yeah, that one doesn't work. So it has to be that. Followed by that. Followed by... that. No. No, there's one. So that. Yeah, that. Yeah.
How does this sound?
There we go.
Layton's apprentice saves the day!
What you so worked up about? Oh, I've just had it this time. What's up, you Polly? I think I'm going to explode like a water balloon filled with rage. Why am I so angry? Why am I angry? Let me... let's see. Okay, right, it's just one of these puzzles. No, that makes it impossible for D, so that can't be it. Let's restart. Okay, A almost definitely does this, right? D. It's like being... oh, hang on. Ah, I see. So you have to leave space for C to do this. And then... Realize I'm not even recording. Just, well, now you don't know how long I've been spending on this. Let's try if we put C up like that. A has to leave space for B to get past in one of these directions. Then that would block it off further down the line. I still think I'm right by doing A like that. No, that doesn't work because then A is just trapped. Then we're back to B being an issue. Difficult one. And that blocks D's only way of getting over, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work because there's only 2 paths and 3 things I have to go through, so that's just out of the question. Which means there must be something like this that we can do. Because that still leaves 3 lanes. The second I do this, it closes off all of them. Got there in the end.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Let's do his second puzzle. A man has been prescribed 10 pills. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day. But because the concentration of medicine is different in each pill, he must take them in a specific order. Since the pills all look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember in the order he needs to take them in. How many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order? All of them. So like say you only vote on 4. That leaves 6 left. I think the answer might just be 10.
There we go.
No? Okay. No, we're going to get another one wrong
How
eventually.
embarrassing.
Time is it? Oh, jeez, it's already 10 past. Right. Let's figure this one out and then I've got to stop for the day. Okay. If they all look the same, what if you were to do this? If it's not this, then I might be stumped on this one.
That should do it.
No.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
What conditions will allow you to get away with labeling fewer than 10? What conditions? I'm purely guessing with this. I'm going to try 3 and then I'm going to try 7.
There we go.
Okay.
Frankly,
try 7.
I'm ashamed.
So he doesn't need to mark the one that he's taking today. So are you saying that he would just need to mark the remaining 9? I mean, it makes sense. Like, that's a very
here's my
obvious answer
answer.
if that's the case. No. Okay.
Oh, how embarrassing.
I suppose 8, so he doesn't need to mark the one that he's going to take today. He then has one that is empty, and then one marked 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
There
So that
we
keeps
go.
it visually distinct. Yeah, okay. Right, I understand.
Another puzzle solved.
I just... You got another one for me? I really should be going to bed, but I'm kind of hooked on puzzles. One more puzzle. Give me a puzzle. Okay, you're only allowed to move 3 of the coins. So you do 1, 2, 3.
That should do it.
Can you tell I've done this one before?
Every
Like,
puzzle has an answer.
That's a common one that I've seen. Give me the bottles. Oh. I believe you have one about bottles. Here it is, right. Here we have an 8-quart pitcher filled with juice, an empty 5-quart and an empty 3-quart. Put the pitchers are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 8 quarters of juice so that both the 5 and the 5 are holding exactly 4. Okay, right, so put it into here, put that into there. This is now holding 2, and then put that into there, and that into there. That into there, you now have 1.
Luke,
There you go.
here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Easy peasy. I really need to stop, but I don't want to. One more puzzle, right? It's 11:15. One more puzzle. Or at the very least, let's get the cat. Happy cat. So you're the famous Professor Layton, then? The name's Chelmy, Inspector Chelmy. I'm the inspector on this case. Well, I'd hardly call it a case if it's about Claudia. We've brought her back safe and sound. Oh, Claudia, my baby, Mama missed you so much. What's this cat doing here? Why on earth would you bring an animal into a crime scene? Have some senses. We were out when this crime took place. What's going on? Can you just fill us in? There's been a murder. A man was killed here. Who was murdered? He's dead. Right, we will end it there. Save game. Right. Yep, ending it there. I need to go to my bed. I'm up early tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this, so I think we'll continue it in the next stream. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.